for vendor agreements. So when you say vendor, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about material suppliers? What are we talking about as far as vendors?
Mostly I'm looking at bidding out contracts and you getting your contractor agreements. If you have, depending on how you're building it out, if you're a developer, you're bringing in a GC to basically take on that entire piece of the construction process, then you want to make sure that timelines and the pay schedules and just the terms in general are tight and everybody's on the same page.
LDs, guys, look out for LDs on both sides. They can kill you. Yeah, so contracts need to be tight, buttoned up.
Do your vetting.
Yeah, exclusions are really important to understand because they're
change orders.
As we talked about, not everyone out there is out there for your guys' best interest. So the longer you're in the game, the more vetting you get to do, which is great. You got to get started though. And I'll just tell you right now, guys, I've eaten crow. I've taken my lumps 100%, but you learn, and you get to, again, end up doing interviews with guys that are of higher quality, higher substance, and you continue to climb the rung. You get to do better business and better business and better business. But you got to earn your stripes. Exclusions are really important. The way contracts are written are really important because sometimes to bring that point full circle, there may be someone that's writing a contract on purpose because they know you're maybe green and they're going to come back and try to eat your lunch. Mm-hmm. So reach out to an attorney like Adam. Reach out to myself, us at ADU Pals, and others in your own network and grow it. Go to meetups. I talk about it all the time. You want to be building and growing and learning from people that have already taken some lumps. That way you don't have to take them yourself. Moving on to number 5, land use battles. So we're talking about like proper, not infill, by right development. We're talking about where you're going out and getting new maps, tentative and finals approved.
Right. I'm talking about making sure that you're, again, being preventative as opposed to dealing with things on the back end. There's nothing worse than having to change up a design or do things differently because, things weren't properly vetted on the front end. Dealt with that personally when, you think that things have been looked at correctly and you have the right interpretation and you've gone and gotten it vetted, but if you're not solid in terms of what exactly you're working on, or if you have a different project in mind that doesn't align with exactly what that piece of property can allow, then you're really going to be running into issues. So you definitely have to just do a lot more of that due diligence piece on